Hi, this is Miss Litton. Happy New Year. This is my wonderful Period 4 Honors Bio class. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so we're going to go through your first assignment here on our new semester. You have the anchor page already. For those of you who are absent, just click on this anchor page and then you can go to Unit 5, second semester, and you can get the calendar so you know all of our assignments. If you go down here, student suggested strategies for success. So what we want to do is in your lab teams today is have a quick discussion, not a long discussion, a quick discussion about what are some of the top 2 or 3 strategies. Maybe everybody goes around in your team and says, hey, this is what I did, this is what I think is most helpful for me. Share those strategies with each other. And then have somebody come up and tell me your strategy for your team. I will have the strategy up on the board. And we are not going to double down on any strategies for sharing out. So if somebody picks, let's say, 7th period, they thought that was really helpful for them. The first group that claims 7th period as theirs, then they get it. Okay, and you have to pick a different strategy. Okay, and you'll see there's 2 items down here. One is period 4, suggested strategies. Leave that alone. That's our master document. You don't want to get in that at all right now. You're only going to go into period 4 once you have designed your slide as a team. So the one you want to open is the top one, directions for student suggested strategies for success.
We don't click on. You have to go.
It's in your Google Drive.
Go to your, yeah. Or you click on the assignment up at the top, your work, and you have it. Help your bio buddy. Nothing's changed in the course of this year. Look for the word that says directions. Does everybody have? Now, I would have one person open it and share it with your team once you decide who's going to be in your team. Okay. All right. Come back to me and then we can worry about the sharing. I'll just share in a minute. Don't share right now, okay? So look up here, stop looking around the room and trying to get your team together. Just focus here on the instructions, okay? So I gave you this as a template. You do not need to use this theme to develop your slide. You can be creative and develop it on your own. This is just a place for you to work. On your slide requirements, you are going to create a slide that you design for your particular strategy that your team's going to advertise. Make sure at the top you have your period group, your course, and you're going to tell me, put your names on there in your group. I want to know who's in your group, okay, besides like team 2. State your strategy clearly, like at the top you would see 7th period support or whatever. How is the best way to use your strategy? How's the best way to use 7th period support? Come look at the calendar and show up, right? But some of you have different strategies. Some of you have strategies to use your books in certain ways that you do. Maybe you do a preview. Maybe you read your notes out loud. Maybe you watch crash courses. Maybe you do YouTube and you like to watch the review or the recordings. Whatever it is, tell them how to do your particular strategy. Maybe it's doing a little bit of honors bio every day. So the how-to would be get out your calendar, pick a certain time outside of whatever other obligations you have after school that you always review your biology a little bit. However, explain how you do your strategy. And then the expected outcome, okay? How to and outcome I should see real clear. Then a visual image, that's another thing I should see on your slide. Something to represent it. If I was doing 7th period support, I'd take a screenshot of 7th period support calendar, okay, and put it on there. But you can come up with something else. I'm just trying to give you ideas. And then a helpful link related to your strategy. So for 7th period support, what do you think a helpful link would be?
The calendar.
The calendar for 7th period support, right? If you're saying do the online textbook quizzes, have a link to that. Where could they go and get more information about that? And then when you complete it, copy and then go into period 4 slide deck and add it in there. Add it in the order of your lab teams. So there'll be 8 slides in sequence of your lab team. So just look at what the last group was and see if you need to go before or after. Then whoever is social, the social people in your group. Some of you don't do Instagram, you don't do Twitter, you don't do Facebook. It's just like, I don't do that. That's fine. But I bet somebody in your group does. You know, they're always hashtagging, adding whatever, 20, you know. It's like, I have a hard time. I don't know if you have any of these friends, but I have friends on Facebook who like DocuDay. Everything they do is like up on Facebook. You know, I'm like looking for, I took a dump, you know, and, you know, making brownies or whatever. And I'm just like, seriously, did you need to share that? You know, my cat did this. I don't care. You know, but there's somebody in your group who does the document, or I like Instagram, Twitter. I look at it, you know, every day. There's resources, teachers, things I like to look at for that, and nails. I like to look at different nail strategies. But I go and look at it all the time. So whoever is your social media person, there may be more than one of you, you're going to post this. You're going to either post it through Instagram or through Twitter. And I need you to hashtag it so I can see all of yours. Hashtag the way I did it, Strategy for Success Oak Park High School, also at Miss Litton Biology, so I can retweet it, and hashtag OP Shares. Yes?
What if your account is set on private?
Then have somebody else share it with me, or I think you can still share it with me even if you're private.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still share it with me. And then you could have one member, or you could have your whole team. Some people don't mind talking in front of others. They'll just, it's no problem. It doesn't, you know, that would be scary. It would never occur, you know, to them to be afraid to come up here and talk. Maybe your whole team wants to come up. Maybe you're just like, you're doing it. Okay? It doesn't matter, but somebody is going to present your slide to the class and advertise that strategy. What's the point of this whole process? I want you to start thinking and have resources for what? How to what? Study. And it's not like you don't know this class. You know exactly what the expectations of this class are. You know exactly how the quizzes are. You know exactly how the tests are. You know about additional objectives. You know about labs. You know how to write up labs. You know this class now. Okay? And so what you want to give them are your best strategies. And some of you got the grade you wanted. Some of you didn't. Some of you barely got the grade you wanted because I moved the margin a little bit here at the end. And let me give you an analogy here to be thinking about this semester. If you didn't get the grade you want, you were one of the people that came and said, please, and I had to say no, because I have to draw a line somewhere. If somebody is walking a 50-story building, and they're walking on the edge of that 50-story building, and they fall, what would you have told them?
Don't.
Why were you walking right near the edge, right? Shouldn't have been anywhere near the edge. You could slip and fall. You could trip if you're walking on the edge. Where should you have been? Inside. You know, in the center of the building. So if you slip and fall because you're on the edge, and you slipped and fell off that A because you were walking on the edge, what did you think was going to happen? Okay? The hardest part is at the end, at the final. That's the chance. It's rained, and you just walked on the slippery edge. Of course you're going to fall. Okay? You might have gotten really lucky because I pushed the edge out another little inch out there, and it grabbed a couple of you because I dropped from a 90% down to an 89.5%. So I picked up a few of you, okay? But don't count on that. So you're trying to tell your teammates and other people who are taking honors bio, here are your best strategies to keep away from the edge, all right? So pick a team, open up the directions, come see me as soon as you have a strategy you want to commit to, and I'll post it, all right? Go.
Lots of people.